Hey there, friends. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, Michelle. There we go. We're popping on here. Hey, guys. Michelle loves your elf layout. Michelle, I just watched, first of all, I'm a terrible person, and I didn't realize that I hadn't subscribed to your YouTube channel. So I did that this morning because I watched Allie Edwards, her video for today, and then yours popped up as the things you might like to see. And then I was like, what? Is she just now starting to share her December? So I clicked on it and I was like, wait a second, anyway, I'm a terrible friend. So I subscribed to it this morning and I watched your first videos. So like your intro pages and then your story for around here. So I have to catch up on the rest of them as well. But I wanted to say that your videos are awesome. You're doing a really great job with your process videos. So anyway, just thinking about that because I just watched it this morning. No problem. Thank you guys for being here. Today we are working on story number 8. So we are back to caught up. Today's the 8th. We're working on story number 8, and that's going to be really awesome. This is the one where I had created the tag shape with the 8 on it with the spinner portion, like I believe it's Neela, right? I always get confused whether it's Neela or oh gosh, there's another N name. I can't think of her name right now. Neela, and maybe you guys will think of it for me. Anyways, I copied her on this, right? And I made my number 8. So prior to turning on the live today, I did go ahead and handwrite my journaling onto the card, which I'll read to you. And then basically all we're going to do is adhere some stuff together. I have some photos I'm going to include with today's story, and it's going to be really, really quick and easy. The prep work for this page was a little bit more intense because we did the tag shape, and then we also did the basket weave background paper that was part of the product play class from Amy Gretchen, and we turned that into a pocket. So those two pieces are what I worked on when I was working on foundation pages, and that took a lot of time to put those together. But the beauty in that is that now when we are on December 8th, it's not going to take me super long to put the rest of this together. So that's pretty cool. What else do I have to say for today? Today is the 8th of December. So I have been working behind the scenes to come up with some different content ideas for Patreon starting in January. And some of those things are going to come to fruition, which is really exciting. So what I want to tell you about that is that I will, once we're through Christmas, like once we're past Christmas Day and all of that busyness, I'll put together an official announcement of what all of the additional content or changes to content or anything like that, what all of that's going to be. So, prior to the start of January, what Patreon's going to look like for 2022. So that will be coming. I put a poll or a post out there for you guys to tell me what you thought about the ideas of a Friday with Friends series, which would be a recorded conversation with one person every Friday from our community talking about a topic that relates to the month. So, January could be things like Project Life or One Little Word or annual projects, that sort of thing. February could be topics like documenting significant others or dating journeys or wedding albums or, all that kind of stuff. Love, because February is very much about love and whatnot. So I have a bunch of ideas for different topics for different months. And that is something that I'm going to start in January. So you will start to see the Fridays with Friends on Fridays in January. And I am going to do the book club. I need to research some different book ideas so we can figure out what's going to work for January. I'm honestly thinking, and maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what you think about this. I am considering pre-choosing all of the books for next year. So like just here are the 12 books we're going to read in 2022. And then that way so I know like some people, it's hard to read a book every single month. So then that could give you an opportunity to say, okay, I'm going to get the book for February and I'm going to use January and February to read the book. And then I'll attend the meeting in February. So I'm considering that as an option just because sometimes I like to know things like that ahead of time too. And then it also lets you keep an eye on the book. So it means that there would be, like, we wouldn't be reading anything that came out right away because if they're all predetermined, then they're all predetermined. But if you guys think that that's like a bad idea and you'd rather pick it each month, we can do that too. So it's just kind of, what do you guys think on that? What else? And I may talk to my sister. She doesn't know this yet, but I may talk to my sister, Haley, who is an avid reader, and have her co-host them with me, like co-host the book clubs with me. So Haley, if you're on here, which I don't know if you are or not, but there's the big ask. Will you co-host these with me? Because that would be really cool and it'd be nice to have some help. So maybe she can do that with me. So let me know what you think about that. I think so far that is it. But yeah, so anywho, just wanted you to know that I am working behind the scenes to come up with a concrete plan moving into the new year, and all of those will be revealed after Christmas so that you guys can decide at that point in time if it's something you're interested in, if it's something you're not interested in, and so on and so forth. And the last thing I'll say about that is that my plan for 2022 in terms of crafting content is to have a lot more pre-recorded. So we won't have, I'm not going to do daily crafting live videos, that those will be more specialized for the projects like October daily. Next year we'll do daily again, and December daily we'll do daily again. And very likely the build up, so the foundation pages part. But for the remaining parts of the year, I'm not planning to do daily lives, but lives will still be in there in a way. So you'll see that a little bit later. So there will be more pre-recorded stuff and less live stuff, but there'll still be a healthy mix of both. And I'm going to do 3 different like video series. One's going to be the Story Kit Crush for the new story kits. So like the new kits that are coming out, we'll do a Story Kit Crush for that. I'm going to do a series of Story Kit Crush for the older kits because I still have a giant tub of kits waiting for me to crush. So I'm going to do both a new kit and an old kit. And then we're also going to do, or I'm going to do some content with stamping using my story stamps, which I also have a ton of story stamps and I never use them. So I want to change that next year, and that will become part of the content as well. So it's going to be very like Ali Edwards product heavy, but that's pretty much who I get my stuff from. It's my favorite craft supply company is Ali Edwards. So it's just going to be mostly her stuff, probably because it is story focused and I have a real passion for storytelling and writing. And yes, the photos are great too. And I love photography, but I love to write, and her stuff really, really helps with that. So that's probably why I've gone from like all the things down to like, now I'm at like Ali Edwards, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So I think that is really what I wanted to tell you guys in terms of all of that stuff, announcement wise. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, today, Erin and I are going to go get our COVID booster shot. So there's that too. As soon as I'm off of this live, we're going to hop in the car and go get a shot. Yay. I hope it doesn't make us sick. You know, maybe because we were just sick, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get lucky. Izzy got her second vaccine yesterday. So she is fully vaxxed. Well, she has to wait like the period of time until, you know, whatever. I don't know how long that is, if that's 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but she's fully vaccinated now. And she did not cry and she did not fight me, which is, I was shocked. I normally have to hold her down and like, she screams and it's like the worst thing ever, her getting shots. But she just literally like put her shirt down, they put it in, and she's like, yeah, that wasn't that bad. I was like, I think my jaw hit the floor. And she goes, that was my surprise for you, Mommy, is that I wasn't gonna cry about it. And I'm like, wow, this is the best surprise ever. Anyway, funny. Kids are so funny. Okay, let's go ahead and flip you over to my desk and get started on story number 8, or finish story number 8, I should say. Okay, oh, and airplane mode. Yay. Lindsay, you think we're supposed to wait after having the virus? I know the vaccinations, they said that you couldn't have been, I think it said like something about 14 days, like it had to be 14 days since you tested positive. Something like that. Maybe I should have him look that up before we jump in the car and go. Okay, so this was my original sketch here, which I had when I first was going to do this project. I was going to leave this background just as is. I was going to put this right here, like on it, and then have this separate, like a different piece. But then I was like, that's silly. Let's just put them together and make this a pocket. So this right here is a pocket. It's got this plastic on the front. I stitched it on with gold thread. And then this is just going to go back to back. So I have my journaling. I drew lines on there, of course, so that my writing wasn't terrible. And that's that. So I think what I'm going to do is put my adhesive on this part and then stick it onto that part so that I don't accidentally adhere down this interactive part, interactive piece. That's what you were told to. Do you know how long they made them wait? 30 days. Interesting. They tested their blood for antibodies. Okay. A really long time for them to go down to get the vaccine. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I know when I took Izzy yesterday to get her vaccine, they said that her positive test had to have been more than 14 days prior. And it was at that point. So I wonder, the booster might be different though. So I should check that out. Okay. Had to wait 90 days. Wow. Maybe wherever I took her, I don't know. I mean, we went to Walgreens. So I don't know. That's interesting. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to have Aaron look that up because, yeah, for his second vaccine. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's just a difference between like the vaccine and the booster. Like maybe the booster we'll have to wait on. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. 90 days. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind waiting. I'd be fine with that. Because I kind of don't want to get any like sickness since we just got over it. So I'll have to ask. Oh, you know what? I want to go the opposite way. So this is going to be on the outside. Huh. Okay, so do I want it to be? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so then I've got, so that's adhered down. Then I've got, and this part moves, so I didn't mess that up. I have the ribbon up here at the top. And just going to, I'm going to do these opposite of each other. You know what? I'm going to yell that down to him. I wonder if he's working right now. All right, I have no idea where he is. So I'm just gonna leave my door open and see if I can hear him. Cause yeah, if we don't need to go, you know, then he can relax. Okay, so there's that. So we've got that part. So next I'm going to cut out, I have 4 pictures that I'm printing. I'm going to adhere them back to back and cut them into a tag shape. Yeah, Mary, all that we had was they gave us a questionnaire to fill out. So we had to answer questions about, like, you know, if she's had it, how long it's been, that sort of thing. So like they kind of asked, I suppose, but not really, you know, not really. But oh well, I guess. Okay, so we got photo 1. Go ahead and get a booster even after a breakthrough of COVID. Interesting. So even, Risa, did it say anything about like having to wait a period of time then on the CDC, or did it say like regardless of, you know? Just curious. Stronger than, oh, okay. All right, well, that's good to know. Thanks, Risa. I appreciate it. Yes, I don't want to go do something that we shouldn't be going and doing, you know? The pharmacist flips a coin. That's so funny. That's basically yes, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so these are my 4 photos. So what we're going to do next, I'm gonna grab a piece of paper that I can not get a bunch of glue all over everything, hopefully. Oh no, who has it? Prayers for... Oh, Emma, hoping for you that it's not. It's just a cold. It's so nerve-wracking, you know, when it's so nerve-wracking when you start to feel sick and you're like, no. When we moved into our house back in September, Izzy came home with a cold like the day before everybody was supposed to come and help us move. And it was terrifying. Like, we had to tell my father-in-law not to come. And like warn people, like, we're gonna go get her. We had to go get her like tested the morning that we moved, and sit there and wait for her results to come back. And at the time, she didn't end up having it, but it was terrifying. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, what are we gonna do if it is what we're dreading, you know? And then, yeah, it's all hard. Okay, so we'll get all this taped done up. So for this one, my story, I should tell you what the story is. The story for this one is the answer to the question, or the finishing of the sentence, I love Christmas because ... And that, let me put this away now. So I love Christmas because ... And he's eating something now down there, and it's very distracting. Oh my gosh. Anyway, do I want to use this? I think I might want to use this to cut my corners. You know what? Let me get a different one out. Distract myself in the meantime. Anyway, so I love Christmas because blah, blah, blah. And then I answered the question 10 times because I had 10 spots on my tag I was using. And then all I did for my photos is I just kind of like went through my photos and picked ones that I'm not likely to actually document anywhere in my album, just based on the stories I'm going to tell this year. So likely these would not have a story, like a specific story associated to them. And ones that just kind of represent the pieces that I really love about this season of the year and this season of life, or just ones that made me happy when I looked at them, ones that made me smile. So do that. I need to add in a hole. I'm going to use my Power Punch. And okay, catch up on you guys there. Okay. Punch that hole. I feel like there's got this little piece of that. Okay. Put this back away. And then what I might do here, first of all, is I want to add some stickers onto these, because why not? I have a whole bunch of like cardstock type stickers that would work on here. And then I also pulled out these gold stars, which are present on the tag down here. So I thought I could have some of these repeated on the photos. I'll just pull this off. Let's see what I want to do. So I've got these Starburst stickers. And these are all from the Advent, and I'm opening them up as the days go. So like I just opened up number 8 today. I've got these ones that are from yesterday. So these are like almost like washi strips that have words on them. I've got some star stickers from like forever ago. These are just in my stash. And I also have white star stickers that have been in my stash for a long time. So I'm actually probably not going to do those, but maybe the white ones, or maybe the gold ones, or maybe a combination, and one of these. So I'm like, what? I also like the gold foil because it matches the gold foil in the tag. So let's see what I've got. I've got the Naughty List, the Awesome Merry Mess, which could totally go here, because that's just them making a mess. This Christmas Feeling could go Believe in the Magic of Christmas, A December to Remember. I'm a Grinch Before Coffee. Truer words were never spoken. I like this Christmas Feeling for this one. I could do that, the Merry Mess. And then I've got A December to Remember and Believe in the Magic of Christmas. Because neither of them, they don't need to be on the naughty list. We don't need the naughty list, so maybe not that. And I could do white stars and maybe gold stars. Or I could add starbursts, right? Because I've got like joy and cheer, and I could also add like a white star. So then joy and cheer could go back there. Merry and bright could go on hers. This one could say 'Tis the Season, and this one could say none of that makes sense. Season greetings. I could put season greetings and then do merry and bright here. 'Tis the season here. So maybe I'll do that and just use a bunch of these. Save this for another time. Let's do that. So we're gonna do joy and cheer. And now I need to decide if I want this to interact or if I want it to just be kind of like it interacting. Joy and cheer. We're gonna put there. YOLO, no regrets, right? And then maybe I'll do like a medium-sized star. I could do a small one. Let's keep all you on there. I kind of like that. Okay, so we're gonna do joy and cheer there. We're gonna do 'Tis the Season here. This one I'm just gonna put down in the middle of the rug. Just them making a mess. They were taking pom-poms and like stripping them all apart into fuzz and then filling this tub with the fuzz of the pom-poms. They were having a great time with that. Okay, so we'll cut this one off. Then we'll do the opposite. So this one I'm going to do season greetings. Go right here. It just interacts a tiny bit. And because this is gold foil, I'm not going to do the gold foil stars because that's just like too much gold. But I like that it brings in, that the starbursts bring that in. That is not really center. Can I fix this? Sure. Okay. Okay, and then we've got Merry and Bright, which kind of makes sense because Mary brought them the sticker book and the, whatever that's called, coloring book, the coloring book. Okay, so we'll go one last little star here, and then I just need to put some twine in it, and we'll call that good. So Nice. That let me use up 4 of those. That's kind of nice. Put all these stickers back away. Okay. So, chop this one off. And this one off. Okay, so then I've got some other twine that I can use. Like I've got this kind of darker green one. Why are you doing this? We're not back. No. I hate YouTube sometimes too. Okay, let's try. Oh, you can see me now? Yay, did you hear me just say that I hate YouTube? Okay, yay, we're back. Yes, that's so funny. I'm sitting here like, I hate YouTube. This is so stupid. Well, at least I didn't cuss out loud or something. Because I felt like doing that. Well, that was dumb. So, and here's why that was dumb. Because in my peripheral vision, so I have my iPad in my peripheral vision here. And what happens Beatrice, I'll come back to that too. I think our internet has been having some malfunctions because earlier this week, or earlier, maybe yesterday, I was having some issues with an app on my phone. So it's either my phone is having, I just updated it. So it's either having issues from bugs or something, or I don't know. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. It was like an internet connection. It said it couldn't connect, and then it allowed me to reconnect it. Stupid. But the thing that I hate about it is that when that happens, my screen, like as you guys saw, it keeps repeating the same motion. So in my peripheral vision, it's as though I'm still going. Like I can't tell because I'm not like staring at it that much. I can't tell that it's not actually in real time, that it's just repeating the same 10 seconds over and over again. It's so dumb. If it was at least totally frozen, I would see that, you know? Okay, so I chose these 2 velvet trims is what we missed out on there. But that's it. So I have these 2 velvet trims, and then flagged for too much discussion. What? That's so funny. But okay, so I'm just gonna staple this on. We're just gonna get this stapled on. Let's do it. Do it. Let's do it. Very out of focus. Oh, it's good. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Seeing if there's anything that I don't know. Okay. Exactly, Kate. Yeah, I can't do anything because I have to turn my stupid phone on airplane mode because, you know, oh boy, it's just all the things. I need like do you guys watch Lail by Mail when she does her Saturday. Is it Saturday she does her lives? And she usually has like her husband or her son there with her, and they like monitor comments and do all that kind of stuff. I need a live assistant. Like I need somebody who's here with me who can like tell me these things. That's what I need. Okay, so I'm thinking let's just do the same treatment. So we're gonna do like one that way, one that way, and same for you. That way and one that way. Okay. So there is that. Does Santa Claus like Brussels sprouts? Who? Oh, Michelle, yeah, you sent me the Do Vampires Like Hot Dogs. We read that for the Halloween season. It was super cute. You said your friend wrote that, right? You have a friend who is an author for children's books? That's super cool. All right, so we've got photo tags. We've got journaling tag. So then it's all kind of in there. And good to go. All right, let me put this back. We could all rotate. Let's do it. Yeah, just come to my house, hang out. You can sit in my desk chair over there. We can chill, and you can help me make sure I respond to all the comments and yell at me if it freezes or something stupid happens with YouTube. That sounds like a great idea. Love it. All right, so let me put all this stuff away. It's so funny. High school friend's daughter. Oh, that's really cool. Yes, we'll take it. Yes, Michelle, that's so awesome. I love that you guys know an author, a children's author. That's really fun. Jojo looks like your son when he was little. Oh, that hair, it's the best haircut, right? It's like a little surfer dude haircut, and I love it. It's the best. I'm just sure Aaron would love you to be there. That's so funny. He would. He'd be like, yeah. Hey, can you also watch my kids while you're here? You know, that would be him, so that they don't bother me. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll explain what the photos are. I'll read the story for this one, and then story number 8's done. So that was see what I mean? It was like really simple. And if my phone didn't freeze, it'd be even more simple. So we've got the number 8, the photos. I've got a photo of the kids. They were like laying down in the living room carpet, and this is when they were doing all that pom-pom stuff. So they took pom-poms and like tore them all apart and made a complete disaster of my living room, which they do all the time anyways. But I have this picture of them like laying side by side working on tearing apart pom-pom balls. And then this one is the 2 of them coloring or doing a sticker book, a sticker by number book. That Izzy loves those. And if you have kids or any littles in family, extended family, that are at that like 6, 7 age range, these are perfect. They're like a color by number, but they actually have stickers that instead of coloring them, so you stick the sticker in the spot. They're actually really cool for adults too. I like them. So those are fun. They're like, I don't know, they're just easy to do, you know? And then, so that's that. So it was just like a random Saturday morning. And then, was this the same day? No. So like a random Saturday and like a random Sunday. So just kind of random pictures for things from around here. This one is a picture of Jonah in some Christmas pajamas that his grandma sent over. And, we were talking about like headbands and all the silly things. This was the day that Santa was going to Zoom chat us, and he wanted a hat, or he wanted a headband. So I put the headband on him, and he made like a crazy face and snapped a photo. That's all that is, with a cheese and cracker in his hands. And then this would have been the same day as this one, but Izzy was just like joking around and making the pom-pom her nose, and it was just a random photo that makes me happy. I like this photo. So, and I like this photo, and I like these photos. So therefore, they go in for today's story, even though they have absolutely nothing to do with today's story. Because why not, you know? Just a way to include photos from like the things that are happening around the house. So the actual story is on the back here. So this is I love Christmas because, and I started every single one of my 10 sentences with that sentiment. So I have, I love Christmas because it reminds me to slow down and be present. I love Christmas because of the opportunity to look for joy and magic. I love Christmas because gift giving is how I express love. I love Christmas because I secretly love surprises, which I only said secretly because I very much like things to be planned and structured, and a surprise goes against that, but I still love surprises. I love Christmas because it helps me spend time with my family. I love Christmas because the decor makes the gloomy days brighter. I love Christmas because I love reminiscing over the ornaments. I love Christmas because I get to see my kids' joy and wonder. I love Christmas because it's a time to spread kindness. I love Christmas because, and that's that. So 10 reasons why I love Christmas. And that is my story. So let me grab my book back over here and we will stick this page on in. And that will be that for today. Yay, yay. And then we'll work on story 9 tomorrow and story 10 on Friday. And then that'll be that for this week. So that's exciting. I like how this one turned out. I almost wish that these were like just a little bit smaller so that this tag could have been smaller, but I guess it's okay. It's still nice to have something kind of like really big and bold on there and fun. I like the interactive part about it. I think that's really fun as well. If you were making a page like this and maybe you didn't want to do the 8 like that, you could also just have a regular tag with maybe like an embellishment on it, but then you could add something onto the plastic down here. Like I could have added, you know, some kind of word phrase sticker or something in that plastic part. But it doesn't need it because I've got this huge thing that deserves to be seen. So we're not going to cover that up. I'm froze again? Great. Well, the good news is that we are done. So for anybody who can still see this, thanks for coming and bearing with the stupid technical stuff. And yeah, we'll be back here again tomorrow at 1. Hopefully no issues tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed. That's that. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day today. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you guys later. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, friends.